What is going on, everybody? It's Zach Michael here, and today we are going to be making a guitar melody without using a real guitar. People always say that you can't make realistic sounding guitar melodies with VSTs, and I don't really think that's true. I have countless songs throughout my discography where it's a live guitar, and that's the way that I made the melody, but there's also a bunch where I have used a VST, such as the song When You Need by Austin Skinner, which I co-produced with Joe Dirt. Pretty decently big song that was made with a guitar loop that was made from a VST. And so let's get right into this. So we're going to be using Omnisphere for the main guitar. I'm going to be using this classic nylon guitar, which sounds like that. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to make the tempo like 122. I want this to be a little slower vibe. And so we're just going to start with kind of like creating a pattern here. And just kind of lay something down. We're just gonna kind of get this perfect. It's gonna take a bit of playing around, but I'm sure we will make it work. I don't really like that. That I can get behind. So we're going to randomize the velocity because like a realistic guitar, you know what I'm saying, would be like that. So right now this is in A minor. I'm going to pitch it up though. Actually, maybe we'll pitch it down one. Yeah, keep it a little darker. So we're going to get to start on processing this. So the first thing I like to do is add a bit of reverb and just kind of turn it down on the mix level. Definitely helps. Also going to open up Guitar Rig. I'm going to throw this Andy in a bottle preset that I like and also just turn that down. Cut the lows. A tiny bit of the highs. I might go into here and actually turn the input in the compressor down just a tiny bit so it has a little less distortion. Next, I'm adding a synth bass. Now, for anybody who has watched my other melody videos, this is my loop sort of VST. It's already like FLP. It's already made. Basically, it's just like a template that I use whenever I make my loops. And it's just has a synth bass with the distortion I already like, ready to go. Always here. So I don't really have to change it unless I want to. So we're just going to use the stock one that I have in here, which sounds very good. And next, we're going to go into Arcade. Now, if you don't have your own guitar, but you want some realistic sounding guitars to add, Arcade has a ton of them. If you look up guitar, there's so many throughout here. I'm going to use this one from here, and this is in G sharp minor now. And as you hear, a bunch of realistic sounding guitars. So we have this little layer here. I'm gonna go ahead and throw a Guitar Rig on it. I'm gonna throw some reverb. And I'm gonna throw Echo Boy. Turn that down a bit. I like processing my guitars. I think that that's like a huge thing. It can really help make stuff sound better. And the last thing that I'm going to do is add one more layer here. Now, I like to try to add like a pad layer. These can usually help fill out some of those like frequencies that otherwise don't really get attacked when you're using like a VST. And I just turn this down, keep it in the background. You don't really hear it, you feel it a bit more, but it's one of those things that if it's there, it can really help take your loop from like, you know what I'm saying, like a B to an A. And it's that huge difference when you're trying to get that realistic sound. You know, fill out those frequencies. I've seen people make guitar loops where for the low end sections, they're using very low felt piano sort of preset sounds. I like using a pad. I use that just because it gives a bit more character to the loop. in my personal experience. And we're just going to go ahead and arrange this the way I usually do. And then we're going to go ahead and listen to the final product. But if you guys enjoy, leave a like, subscribe, and check out those records. And this is how I make a lot of my guitar melodies with VSTs. Head on over to elizabethrecords.net if you'd like to support me. You can purchase VST expansion banks, drum kits, loop kits, and MIDI kits that'll level up your production there.